Hello everyone, welcome back to Swan Dynasty Insight for a pick a card reading. So I'm sorry that I haven't posted any readings in a minute. I know I have had a lot going on in my life, and I'm coming back. Don't worry, I have some plans for Swan Dynasty Insight. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me and supporting me. It has really been hard. A lot of things going on. I lost my job in April and I've been looking for work, and that's been another thing that I've been going through. But it is going to be okay. I am trying to maintain my faith and to stay strong. I know that you are all staying strong in this time. Thank you for being with me. I hope that you are all doing well. Feel free to let me know how you were doing. And we are going to get into this reading. So this is a pick a card about how your person is currently feeling, their thoughts, their intentions, what comes up in these cards. So we've got a lot of cards today. I decided to use 4 different tarot decks, as well as I've got a few oracle cards, okay? So you can choose from the pens. So pile number 1 is this green pen, pile number 2 is the red pen, pile number 3 is this blue pen, and pile number 4 is the purple pen, okay? So take a moment and consult your spiritual team and ask them which pile is for you, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello to everyone who chose pile number 1 or this green pen. Let us get into your reading and see how your person is feeling about you, okay? So the green pen, this is closer to the color yellow, but it's a mixture of green and yellow. This is actually like a yellow-greenish color. So we can associate this with both the heart chakra as well as the solar plexus, and especially the solar plexus coming through. And this is a very interesting color. So you probably are dealing with a very interesting person, someone that is very different than most of the people that you have encountered in your life. But I feel like this person brings you a lot of inspiration and joy as well, and a lot of love. But let us find out what is going on in this connection. So we've got a few cards here. We'll start off with your oracle cards and then incorporate all of the tarot. We've got a bunch of tarot cards, and we're going to get into this reading, okay? So I wanted to start off with the oracle. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so how's your person feeling? Oh, okay, so as I was saying, you guys are dealing with a really interesting person. We've got the alien card. It says, accept that you are an unrepeatable and spectacular phenomenon. This is definitely someone that is not like anyone you know, but they also feel that you are someone that they have never really met before either. Then we have the angel card. It says, tap into your higher wisdom. So this person is trying to understand this connection. It seems very angelic and very, very pure and something of a higher vibration. And I feel that this is something that's confusing them, because with this card in reverse, they can, talk about that confusion of not understanding, the meaning of the circumstances. And then so from this shadow, what is this? The Dark Mirror Oracle. We have sacrifice. We have anger and chains in reverse. Your person is wanting to make a sacrifice, and I was kind of feeling that because there's this opportunity they feel that they have with you. They are feeling frustrated though, however. It's really getting to them, but let's figure out what this is. So we've got ascending the mountain, keep going forward, and valiant courage. Your person is trying to find a way towards you. They're very frustrated at the situation that they are in, because they feel like if they don't make a move right now, then they're gonna lose an opportunity with you to make this connection really progress. They see that there is definitely a very spiritual bond between you two. They are probably even viewing you as a spiritual person, and you guys could be starseeds and healers, and this person is on a similar vibration, but they don't fully understand this. This is someone who has had to work really hard hours and spend a lot of their life working for what they have, and it's not been easy for them. things have not been easy for your person, and they are really trying to continue moving forward. They are climbing mountains to get to you. And to some extent, this is stressing them out. They might feel like you are not recognizing how much effort they're putting into this connection. But this could be their own perception. We will get into that though. However, I see that they definitely have a lot of passion for you. They are trying to find their way towards you. They're doing what it absolutely takes to be able to come towards you. So from the tarot, we have the Sun. How beautiful. Your person does feel so much joy with you. They feel like you give them life. They feel that they would risk their life for you, which your person is probably being a little bit dramatic is the kind of energy I'm picking up here, but they feel like you are everything. They just feel so much joy with you that they would be devastated if this didn't work out, is what I'm hearing. And then we have the Devil in reverse. So your person is, in this connection, they are trying to get over these toxic patterns and habits that they have, because this Devil in this deck is definitely about using your magnetic abilities to manipulate someone, to play mind games. And maybe your person, has been playing mind games with you, but they're breaking free. Because here's the thing, a lot of times people who abuse or manipulate others had the same thing happen to them. And I'm not saying that this is an excuse, but your person recognizes this, which is a blessing, because they could have chosen to continue on these patterns, but they are recognizing that they have these toxic traits that they need to sacrifice, that they need to change. Otherwise, they're going to miss this opportunity to have someone like you in their life. We have the King of Pentacles, which is your person is trying to be a provider. They want to be the provider. This person is very masculine in energy. Like I was saying, they've had to work really hard for their achievements and what they have in their life, and maybe they've witnessed a lot of people around them that didn't have to struggle like they did, and this creates some energies of anger and feeling restricted to what they have had to deal with, and maybe they didn't have a lot of freedom and it bothers them. But you give this person this energy of joy. They feel creative, they feel free, and they don't want to feel bound to these restrictions. And for some of them, this is their career that is holding them back. But at the same time, because they are this kind of energy of this, they are also this, they're very loyal, but they're also very practical, and it's just in their nature. It's just what they know to be the provider, and that's what they want to do for you. So then we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Your person has yet to really forgive themselves, forgive the past, and this could be them trying to forgive their past. This could be them trying to forgive their like what's going on in their life right now, excuse me. And they have yet to fully heal. So I will say that there does, if you care about this person, be patient with them, because they're still trying to get to calmer waters. They haven't gotten there yet. There's still a lot of things they don't understand inside of them, and this could have to do with this Devil energy here, where they are learning how to communicate more harmoniously, to be more understanding of other people's thoughts, and to be more fair in general, to be in better situations where they're dealing with people who are fair. They're trying to understand that people like that do exist, like this alien card, right? You are this alien to them, this unrepeatable, spectacular phenomenon, and they weren't expecting this. And they're asking a lot of, for some of you guys, your person is very spiritual. They pray to God. For others, they meditate, but they're trying to understand what is happening here, because it's so precious to them, is what I'm hearing. So from the Prism of Visions Tarot, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and here this is about reaping the abundance. And your person is, first of all, your person struggles with their body image. They don't feel like they are physically attractive enough for you. Maybe they think that You know, you could have someone prettier or more handsome than they are. They don't think that they are worthy of this connection, what is happening here between you two. They struggle a lot with eating disorders. You know, for some, I heard like they have like hormonal imbalances for some. And, you know, try to be comforting to your person, because a lot of people, honestly, first of all, like one thing that I like to say, or, you know, one thing that I believe in is everyone has some kind of trauma, some kind of health issue, right? Everybody has something that is not so perfect about us, right? And your person is just very insecure because, you know, they're the kind of masculine, right? Their person is very masculine. They're the kind of person that has worked really hard to have everything they have, so they should feel good about what they have, right? But then when it comes to their body, they're just frustrated. They feel like they don't have what is enough, what is worthy. And then we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Your person is just struggling right now to balance their priorities, especially like, and honestly, one thing that's coming through here for those of you that are in a romantic connection, they're trying to figure out if they even have time for this. Like should they try to invest more in this connection with you, or should they take more time for themselves to have healing and to work on their body image and their self-worth issues? Because you know, it does say, what this does say about your person is that they are very rational, that they understand, you know, that it can be hard to put all of your attention into a relationship when you're not fully ready for it, and your person, you know, is trying to make that decision, but they're definitely struggling to know what's the right thing to do. So that's why they're consulting their angels, their spirit guides, they're praying to God and trying to get answers, because they do see that they would miss out this opportunity if they didn't pursue you. Because like, why wouldn't they pursue someone that gives them the sun, like this joy? So then we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So your person is definitely healing from heartbreak, and this could be something that has to do with, I'm feeling that this has to do with the past. For a lot of you guys, this is a new connection, and even if it's not, I'm picking up that this is having to do with your past, because I feel that you guys wouldn't be in a relationship with this person if you were the cause of their hormone, like not their hormonal imbalances, but like their self-worth images. They're trying to heal from their mother figure in their childhood, who made them not feel not, well, who didn't make them feel so good about themselves. You know, especially because this is a very masculine person. They're very much out of touch with their feminine energy. But you, my viewers, are very likely the feminine, especially because you're intuitive and you were brought to this pile. Very much likely that you are the feminine, whether men or female. And there's something about you that heals them and makes them want to make the sacrifices to let go of this anger that they feel towards their past and also towards themselves. So then we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, and you know, and this is just your person. Like the Nine of Cups in reverse is all about like being able to believe in your dreams, the things that will make you happy in this lifetime. And there's absolutely no reason why someone shouldn't believe in their dreams, right? Other than feeling like we don't deserve to have that. So your person is just deep in their emotions right now. Whenever they tune into their inner feminine, they feel awful. They feel that they don't have enough. They feel that you know, that you could do so much better, that they will never find the lover of their dreams. They will never, you know, be able to just have that inner peace. But this is not true. And in your person, this is why they're trying to tap into their higher wisdom, because they know that for a long time they have been living believing that. And this is what this devil is all about, where your person has spent a lot of their life thinking this way, and they're ready to change that. So from the Wildwood Tarot, we have the Five of Arrows in here. This is frustration, and definitely the energy that I'm feeling for your person. They are very frustrated, and honestly, because there's a goat in this image, this can talk about well, first of all, the goats represents like climbing towards, like, right, oh my gosh, climbing mountains, climbing towards your goals, but also it can represent shyness and not being vulnerable, and your person is definitely avoiding all of those difficult conversations with you. And this could be part of the reason why you guys are here, because your person is really making it really hard for you to talk to them and to get them to just address these things. Because especially if you guys are the feminine, I feel that you genuinely care about your person and you want to help them to heal all of the frustration that they are struggling with. I feel that you guys really love your person and you see all of these wounds inside of them. And if you guys are empaths, you know, be careful, because yes, you can love your person. This can be your twin flame, your soulmate, but part of the journey is self-love, and this is something that everybody has to learn on their own individually. That is part of the journey of self-love. You guys can be there by their side for support, but try not to take on too much of a burden, okay? Is a message that your spirit guides are whispering in my ears right now for all of you lovely empaths out there, okay? So we have the Mirror in reverse. Absolutely your person is trying to shed this image, like this self-image that they have, because as you can see, I'll hold the card up upright. She's holding this mirror towards her heart, right? And then you can see this carcass, this dead body floating away. It's like an aspect of herself that has died, and she is, you know, transforming in that way. And your person right now is learning how to let go of this aspect of themselves, and I feel it deeply. Your person has probably spent some nights crying. They probably aren't telling you that, and this could be where the difficult conversation is coming through, because you guys, sorry about that, my camera just shut off. Let me out for a second. But you guys as empaths, you probably notice that your person has been very like deeply emotional about these things, and this is what they are not telling you. So then we have the Ace of Bows in reverse, the spark of life. So what's going on in this connection with your person is, first of all, I feel like you guys have awakened something inside of them that they didn't know was there. And in order for them to really explore this, they have to forgive the past. They can't be angry towards themselves all the time, you know, in order to embrace what this is. But they have not fully come to terms with this kind of excitement inside of themselves that you bring them, which is the reason why they are not being very communicative. And I know that this is incredibly frustrating and stressful for you. But as I was saying, if you care about this person, be patient with them. Allow them to figure this out on their own, because this is not your burden to bear. Your spirit guides are asking me to make that very clear to you, because they're saying, your spirit guides are saying, I know that after you watch this video, you were going to try and confront them or try and help them heal, and your person right now just needs to be with their angels. So allow yourself some patience and continue being loving and supportive. So then we have the Three of Vessels, joy. And I enjoy this Three of Cups in this deck. And this is about, you know, celebrating with your friends. And, you know, we've got the Cup of Purity. We've got the Cup of Love and unconditional love. And then also abundance, right? Wealth. You know, having enough, and enough that you can share with everyone around you. But with this in reverse, I feel that your person, however, is kind of like, one thing that your person is struggling with is this is something that I feel, because this is coming up right under the King of Pentacles, they have a lot of pride about what it is that they are doing. For, you know, for some of you guys, this could be, you know, like whatever their career is, they are struggling to like be able to put themselves out there and to say, hey, I've got someone in my life now, or like to be open and speaking about this, because they're not even fully happy in themselves. So they kind of feel like what do I even have to show right now is what's coming through. That they don't they're like really trying to pretend like everything's okay. They for some of you guys, your person is, you know, allowing other people to influence their emotions. And maybe, you know, one thing, because this is a card of cups, right? Emotions, how we feel. Oh gosh, I just like lost my train of thought. It's gonna come back to me. I'm so sorry. Wait, why does that happen? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's so frustrating. I was saying, like, they're kind of listening to what other people. You know, this could just be that your person is. It's like when you are not feeling good about yourself and you go to a party or you gather around your friends, and while everyone else is interacting and being vulnerable, it's like that one person that's not feeling good about themselves keeps to themselves. They don't let anyone know what they're feeling, because they just feel like they don't belong and things like that. I hope that message will come back to me. We'll see if it does. So then also we have the Chariot in reverse. So definitely your person is just... This is a very powerful person, first of all. They're very powerful, and this is why they care a lot about their self-image. And, you know, they're just afraid of letting these emotions flow because they feel that people will look at them differently. They'll see them differently, and they don't know how they feel about that. But with the Chariot in reverse in this deck, this is the Tarot de la Nuit, and she's got the chess pieces, she's got her knights. Yeah, she's got both her black and her white knights, and the knights are, you know, it's like, you know, those are the ones that take action. They can hop over their own you know, teammates to complete an action. They're very strategic, and your person, they definitely see that, first of all, they are dealing with they see you as an equal, but also as a competition. I feel, you know, they are waking up to the depth of this connection. It's like you guys are sun and moon together, but however, because this is the Chariot, right, with the image of the moon, they're also trying to fight against this. They're very much so interested in you. They want to come forward. They have these kind of toxic traits that they're trying to get rid of, as well as to learn how to accept and love their own sense of self-worth here. But then also they're not sure what steps to take, like which moves to make first. Should they come towards you, or should they take some time to go inside and deal with their own problems? And then we have the Ten of Wands. Absolutely, your person just has a lot. They just have a lot to deal with. They have a lot of burdens. They have a lot of pain from their past that you don't know about, and they don't want you to know about it because, you know, they just feel like, you know, in this deck she is a bride, really unhappy in her life. And for, you know, for some of you guys, right, this is quite literal that your person is in some kind of relationship already, that they're just not happy. But I do feel a lot of this is relating to their past. The burdens they have carried with them over the years. This feels like a much older person, like someone that definitely has a lot of like life experience. They don't have to be all, like that old. They could be in like their 30s or 40s, but this is someone that just feels like if they were to let you know everything about them, that they think you wouldn't be able to handle it. So here we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Now, you know, this could, I feel that this is them looking back at their memories, looking back at their past attachments and reminiscing. You know, a lot of times we look at the 6 of Cups that way, but I see the 8 of Cups that way as well, because it's about walking away from something, right? It's about having to leave behind something that wasn't good and not looking back. But here she's looking back and kind of, you know, to some extent wishing to change the past. But your person needs to come to understand that we don't change the past. We learn to move forward. We learn to accept the things, you know, the cards that we were dealt, and to be okay with that, to know that, you know, everything does happen for a reason. But your person has a lot of unresolved feelings of like resentment, jealousy, anger, sadness, depression that they just haven't fully dealt with. And it's more so that they have been brushing it under the rug for over the years because they are so hyper focused on their career. But then suddenly you came into their life and then they were like, whoa, I wasn't expecting something this beautiful. How do I deal with it? But they're also very smart. They know exactly how to deal with it, but they're not sure if they're ready. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys, your person is in school. They're studying some kind of subject to become more knowledgeable. For some people, one thing that I just heard is, you know, they're studying like about their mental health. They're studying about like depression and anxiety and learning what it's going to take for them to get like a mastery over their issues. For some, like this is them studying about their health. They're trying to get more information that way so that they can better their health and be, you know, just happier in their body, because it seems like this person does understand that a lot of like the food that we eat, that we consume does affect our mental health greatly. And they want to change that though. So now I'm just going to get a few like messages. These are just cards that I have written myself from my excuse me. These are just some like written messages that I have written myself about like what your person might be feeling right now, what they would say to you. Okay, just to see how they're feeling. Let's see, how's your person feeling about you right now? What would they say in this connection? For those who chose the green highlighter pen, I keep calling it a highlighter. Okay, so we've got, I love how loyal you are. Yeah, I feel that you guys, your spirit guides were telling me like this person, your spirit guides were telling me like those who chose this pile, they're like, just let them know, like tell them to not go after they watch this reading to go and take on all of their burdens, because it's not their responsibility. But you guys are just very loyal people and you're just like, I will do anything for you. But it's cute, you know, because it just shows how much you really care about this person, and they really appreciate that. Everything about you. Yeah, they love how you're loyal, and they love everything about you, and that's why like you bring them so much joy. You are the sun in their life. Whoa, hello. Okay, we've got I see you for who you are. Yeah, your person sees you as this loyal person, someone that is rare, someone that will genuinely love them, you know, who's not going to abandon them and put them through all this burdens like maybe their ex-husband or wife did. You know, they see that you are someone that is worth holding on to for the long run. They want to keep building with you. I want to protect you and keep you safe. Absolutely. This is a very masculine person, you know, who wants to be the provider. They want to be the strong one here. But then they realize that they've got all these burdens that they are not sure if they're quite fit to even to tell you that right now is how they're feeling, you know. It's interesting how like the masculine is usually the one that has the deepest feelings, and then the feminines are ones that like have the strongest. But that's why, but that's the that's you know, the whole point of this whole yin and yang, right? And balancing that masculine and feminine. You know, because when we are primarily masculine, then we are out of balance with that feminine. That means that it's all over the place. Our emotions are up and down and very deep. So then we have things are different this time. Absolutely, your person sees that you are one of a kind, that you are nothing like they've ever met. They see that you are a rare gem. They see that this is not a time for them to engage in their toxic habits, their traits, any of that. Okay, so we've got, I didn't expect to fall in love, and let's build a future together. Your person likes you, they love you, they want to build with you, they want to get rid of all their shit so that they don't take it into this relationship while you're building together. So just be patient with your person. They are trying their best. They've got a lot on their plate, but you know, they really want to heal themselves so that they can come towards you, okay? So then you guys are choosing pile number 1. I hope that this reading did resonate. Feel free to let me know. Like this video, please, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys again in a future reading. Bye. Hello to all my beautiful swans who chose pile number 2 and this red pen. So we can associate the color red with the root chakra. Your person is feeling, you know, this is the root chakra has a lot to do with our sense of stability, the connection that we have with the earth that keeps us stable and grounded, and therefore when it's unbalanced, there can create a lot of like fear and anxiety. And I am kind of already starting to feel that in my chest. So that could be what your person is feeling right now, but that doesn't have to be their entire energy. This is just maybe they're also worrying about like building like a solid foundation, you know, and so we will find out more. We're going to start with the oracle cards. I'm just going to lay them out, and then we will incorporate the messages in your reading. So how's your person feeling about you? Okay, cool. We have the child card. It says, give yourself permission to play. We have key, seek no further, your aha moment is at hand. We have alone in the world. Okay. So then we have, is this me, in reverse. From the Sacred Traveler Oracle, we have answering the call, the time is now, in reverse. And uncovering treasure, in reverse. Okay. Maybe you guys are in separation. And, you know, this doesn't have to be the case for all of you. But reason why I say that is because we have answering the call in reverse. They feel that it's not the right time. And they also feel very alone right now. Your person feels, I almost said your child. You guys could have kids together. For some of you, you guys might have kids together. For others of you, this person just really loves that they can be themselves. Your person is just very playful and childish, like it's in their nature. But there's a lot of things that they don't accept about themselves. Because we have, is this me? And sometimes what this card is talking about is wondering if what we are doing in our life, the people that we are around, that we surround ourselves with, if it's really the people that we want to be with, if it's really what we value, things of that nature. But in this connection, your person is I see. They're just trying to find out if this is their connection. Basically, they want to know if this is what they want. is this my relationship? I feel that a lot of you guys are in a connection. Maybe you are planning to have children, or maybe that you talked about it for some of you, and your person is asking themselves the question, is this me? They have a lot of questions right now, but then we have this key card. They're having an awakening about this, maybe. So let's see. Okay, so we've got the Emperor in reverse. So this is definitely about like how he has his king chess piece, and the king can only, move one space at a time. Therefore, it depends on, it's people, right, that support him. So this is someone that has a lot of pride. Your person has a lot of pride, and they don't want to get involved in a relationship that's going to make them look bad. And this could, be talking about like this person could have like some narcissistic energy. I am so sorry to have to say that, but with the Emperor, when the Emperor comes out reversed, that is very often the case. And because this alone in the world card is here upright, this can often be about like finding peace in that, right? Finding peace and being on your own and not having to depend on others. And I feel that is why this Emperor is in reverse. Sorry for the noise. So then we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, and this is about your person is thinking hard about this relationship. Really, they're thinking hard about this relationship. Making some difficult decisions. I feel like this person is just kind of realizing that this might not be what they want. Now, let's get through this reading, because this could be something that, they are perceiving because they care so much about their image, and we, might see that this could change, but I feel like your person is just, they're really thinking hard, because this is someone that is definitely in their power, in a high position of some kind, like in their career, or maybe like that is their goal, to be somewhere like that. But and so therefore they care about being with someone that makes them look good. So then we have the Ace of Cups. So they definitely have feelings for you. They definitely want to share their feelings with you. They have these feelings for you. That's undeniable. But because this is the Ace of Cups, this can also talk about like deciding like what we invest these feelings in. Do we invest these feelings in a deeper connection, a more intimate and sexual kind of connection? Do we invest it in our own dreams, or do we invest it in, the love that we share for our future children? And so your person is just kind of like spending some time thinking really hard about where they want to direct this energy, because, they do care about you, but they also care about their future a lot. And so this person is just really picky, and I feel that's why this root chakra's energy is here. They care a lot about their foundations, and what they put their energy into. Okay, so then we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and also the Rune of Othala. So your person is, they're definitely trying to. And it's interesting because we've got this card, which, like, as she's got like all these possessions behind her. So your person is someone that doesn't have a lot, right? They come from a background where they are very poor, and so like they try and hold on to what they can. And like, but this is someone that definitely dreams big. Like, they don't want to have to live their life in poverty. I feel like they want to have more. And And so they're thinking a lot about that. Like, should they, like, is this relationship something that is going to actually give them more? Like this card, uncovering treasure, is, so like I was saying, like this could be someone that is like more of a narcissist, but it doesn't have to be. Like, I'm not entirely feeling that. That could be for a select few of you, but I'm picking up more about like this person definitely does care about like having more money, and they want to be with someone that kind of brings that out of them or attracts more money as well in their lives. But I do feel that this is someone that cares about children. Like, this is someone that needs to have someone that can accept their inner child, you know, wounds and all. But they're like the hesitance in this connection. Like, they're just thinking really hard about it because they don't know if this is really what they want. I feel like it is, but they're not sure. Like, there's some kind of like confusion, them going back on themselves, and yeah, we've got Illumination, which is an extra card in this deck. I call it my Epiphany card because it is about shining light, becoming enlightened, waking up to, you know, the realities of life. And I feel that your person definitely is waking up to a lot of truths and realities in their life about like where they're coming from, right? This vibration of poverty and feeling alone in the world, not knowing if they will ever have more, especially if they decide to embark on this journey of this relationship. They don't know if they will even have more, right? Is this me? Is this the me that I want to present to the future parent of my children? That's what just came through. So your person definitely thinks about their children in the future, and they also they want to be in a stable position, a stable environment. They want to have someone in their life that loves them, that makes them look good, that is their supporter, right? The king cannot survive without its queen, and I feel that this person is really trying to contemplate and understand, are you my queen? Are you the person that I can depend on? There's a lot of cards. We've got the Key card, we have the Illumination, and the Ace of Swords, about like revelation and realization. So I feel that your person definitely has this like epiphany. They're having an epiphany about this connection where they're kind of looking at themselves and realizing that they themselves are not good enough. Maybe that's how they're perceiving it. But I do feel that this is a very rational person, that maybe they realize, okay, maybe this isn't the right time for a relationship because I'm not ready. I need to get my money in order. Like, this person is this is a very masculine energy who, you know, definitely takes that level of responsibility seriously. But they just feel really out of control right now in their situation. So here's the Two of Cups in reverse. So definitely they might be just realizing, for some of you, they're just having this realization that this is not the connection that they want at this time. You know, because this Two of Cups is in reverse. This is talking about, you know, the Two of Cups represents mutual feelings and respect for each other's feelings. And I just feel like maybe right now they're thinking that you both want different things. You have different like feelings towards the future about parenthood. And this could just be their own perception because they don't have much of anything to provide. And so I feel like this is just a rational person, and they might be making that decision to say that, you know, now is not the time. And your person might even come to you and try and tell you to see other people because they're trying to isolate themselves. Your person is wanting to isolate themselves because they don't feel like they have enough to even step into this position of the Emperor. And it's like, what am I doing? Why am I here? Is this really me? Then we have Justice in reverse. Yeah, your person is probably wanting to you know, in this relationship for the right reasons, or at least that is what their logic believes. They want to do the right thing. For some of you guys, this is because maybe they have genuinely wronged you and they know this, and they have even less to offer you now than they started out with because of that situation, right? But they do love you. They do have these feelings, but they also realize, wow, I have not been giving equally. I have been selfish. They're thinking hard about this. You guys, your person, especially if they are not being communicative right now about their feelings, about their thoughts, it's because they're realizing what kind of person they have been. They could have been acting like a narcissist. They might not be one deep down, but they realize that they have been acting that way. So here we have the page of cups, the otter. Definitely your person is curious about you. They are going to express something to you, okay? They're not going to keep you in the dark for very long. They do have these feelings. They want to come forward and tell you how they're feeling. So you can also expect them to come and flirt with you a little bit and, you know, express their feelings that way. But I don't feel like they're going to tell you more about this thought process that they're having about themselves, because like it just feels like they're not ready. It's like the time now. They don't feel like it's the right time. That's frustrating. Yeah, it's interesting. So here we have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Bows, the hair. So your person feels very, very, very sexually attracted to you. They're very sexual for you. They think that you are the best. It's what they just said to me. Their higher self is like, you are the best I ever had. Okay? So that's cool. Your person is gonna come flirt with you and talk about that because it's easier for them right now. It's the easiest way for them to express themselves at the moment. And you guys definitely don't have to tolerate this if you don't want to. If you feel that they are keeping from you, they're not being vulnerable and open. But that part is definitely your choice. But I do feel that your person is definitely sexually attracted to you. They feel a lot of passion and creativity. Like you inspire so much creative ability in them, and they want to express it to you, like physically. They want to express that passion to you so bad. So here is the Queen of Arrows, the Swan, or also this is also the Queen of Swords. So we have her twice, but here she is upright. And in this deck, you know, the Wildwood Tarot, you know, the Swan represents purity. It represents grace and beauty. So your person feels, first of all, that you are sexy. They feel that you are beautiful and also very elegant and highly intelligent. You know, they're very careful. They're very careful around you because they know that you're smart. They see that you're very intelligent and you're not someone to fool or to play games with. Yeah. And then we have the Five of Vessels, or the Five of Cups. And this says ecstasy. In this deck, I see the Five of Cups. Probably one of my more favorite versions of the Five of Cups, because it represents like that acceptance that things are hard right now, and understanding, you know, especially when we have nothing but loss and sadness and disappointment inside of ourselves. Instead of wallowing in that energy, we get up and dance. We allow ourselves to transmute that energy into something more beautiful, into something more hopeful and meaningful, because the five is about change. You know, and this ecstasy, she's doing a dance, you know, to heal her heart. She's wearing her green dress. She wants to heal. Your person is trying to heal themselves because they do feel a lot of pain about how they have treated you, and they know that you didn't deserve that, because you're someone that is very smart. You're very, very intelligent, very sexy. They want to, like, they want to forgive themselves. So we got a Queen of Pentacles. Wow, we got like 4 queens. It's crazy because we've got the Emperor here, and then we've got like 3 queens on the table already, which is like leading up to the Empress. And I feel like your person does like the thing is, like, they take their time to recognize all these different aspects of you. If you are the feminine, right, the masculine takes his time to recognize that she is very attractive, very intelligent, very wise, as also, you know, she's very stable and practical and can provide a home for, you know, the masculine's children, as well as, you know, everyone involved. And, you know, your person feels very attracted to you. They feel very secure in your arms, is what I just heard. They feel very safe in your presence. They like your food. That's something they just said. They like your food. And yeah, and she's got the key. She's got a key wrapped, like, hanging from her arm. So your person feels like you have the key to their heart and their whole life. Like, they just don't know what they would do without you. But, like, I feel like they don't want to be alone in this world without you. Maybe you guys are at a distance from each other. You know, it could be a situation like that where you live in different countries. And this could be where the struggles are, because, like, the emperor here is trying to strategize, right, to get, you know, to where he wants to go, right? And your person just feels very much out of control. So then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is the fates in this deck, right? Clothos, Lachesis, and Clothos, and Atropos, which Lachesis, she spins the wheel. She decides how much time you have in this lifetime, and then, you know, Clothos spins the wheel. It decides what kind of experiences you will have. And then Atropos decides when you are done with those experiences. And I feel like your person spends a lot of time thinking about how much time you guys are going to have together, how much time that they have to get their shit together so that they can come towards you. And this is something that they are, like, waking up to. They realize, okay, now, like, there's no more time for me to play games. I've got to figure out a way. Because if I don't, I'm going to lose this person. Yeah. And then we have the Three of Wands. I was picking that up. They want to definitely come towards you. This is, you know, she's standing in her power. She recognizes how much power she really has, and she tunes into it. So your person is like, they're recognizing that they have some level of control in order to, like, make this connection progress forward. And they're definitely looking forward in the future. They are very future oriented. They see the future. They see the possibilities, and they are expecting to be able to have something more with you. Yeah. And I don't think that your person, like, I feel like, you know, maybe like I was saying, for some of you, that they're thinking about, like, not having this connection right now because they don't know if it's the right time. But this is, like, I feel that they are debating. It's more so that they... Okay, give me a second to breathe. It's not that your person necessarily doesn't want to continue this connection. They feel like it would be out of their control. Like, they feel like if anything were to happen where this connection didn't work out, it would be because the universe didn't want you to be together. That's how they're thinking. And again, we were talking about the root chakra, which is about, like, it can represent our fears, our anxieties. And your person is just really anxious, thinking that what if something happens to us, you know, in the time being, while, you know, we're both trying to get financially stable and find a way back to each other in that way. Yeah, so then we have the Hermit in reverse. So your person is probably not communicating with you right now. Expect them to take some time to themselves to really understand their own wisdom about this situation and what they can do, what they are capable of. And, you know, I feel like your person needs to really go within themselves and focus on following their own path. While I feel like you guys are both following your own paths individually, because the Hermit is, like, on its own spiritual path towards understanding and gaining insight and wisdom. But it's like your person is kind of like closing themselves off right now. They feel very alone, and they are having a hard time understanding this connection. But this is just their fears. This is their, you know, this energy of sadness. They don't want to lose you. They like, I just feel like they don't know what to do to make this work because of the circumstances in the world. Like, they feel alone in this world. They feel very poor, and you know, they don't have a lot of money. They Aww. And I'm sorry for any of those, like anyone that I kind of like called a narcissist in this pile, because I'm not really picking that up. For some of you guys, it's more like maybe they have had narcissistic behavior maybe in the past, but they're recognizing that, and they realize that that's not who they want to be. They're thinking hard about it, but you know, deep down in their heart, they just really want this to work out. They care about you a lot. We have, I just don't know if you feel the same about me. They really don't know if you want this to work as much as they do, basically. I feel like your person might think that they want this connection more than you want it, my viewers. So let's see. I'm just getting some messages. These are messages I wrote myself from your person. Please don't leave me alone. Oh, your person is just like, especially for those of you that are at a distance, they're just worried that something's gonna happen where you're going to leave them. They don't know what they will do. I'm afraid you won't like the real me. Yeah, for some of you guys, you haven't met in person yet, and they don't know if you're really gonna love them when you do meet them. And this is stressing them out. They just want to know. They just want to know already. They just want to know that this is it. This is the connection that they have been waiting for. They want to know. So then we have, I know this is real, but it feels like a dream. I've never felt this before. Yeah, your person is just, they're definitely feeling very, very, very deeply about you, and trying to, you know, they're trying to make this work. They don't know what to do. I keep hearing that, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Your person is just, they're just feeling that way. And then we have, I want to wrap you in my arms. They really want to hold you close, and also leave me alone. I need to think. So that is that hermit energy. Your person is really just trying to figure out what to do, whether to continue pursuing this connection, trying to trust in the divine. So, and then also, like, they know that they have wronged you. They know that they weren't fair in the situation. So they probably even think that you deserve better than them. Which is even harder for them to wrap their heads around this connection. But they're really trying to think about this rationally. They're trying to have the clarity that they need, because they really want this with you. They feel like you are their dream, and if they can have you, you know, indefinitely, that would be everything to them. I feel like, you know. So thank you guys so much for watching this reading. If it did resonate, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It was an honor to be able to read for you today, and I hope that you guys are staying safe. Take care of yourself, and I will see you guys again in a future reading. Bye. Hello to everyone who chose pile number 3, or this blue pen. Whew. So the first 2 piles have already been really intense. But let us get into your reading. So the blue, this can, I feel that this is having to do with the throat chakra. So this is about communication. Your person has a lot that they want to say, okay? Now, let us get into your reading. We're going to look at the oracle cards first, and then we'll get into all of the tarot. We have a lot of cards today. And then at the end of this reading, I will just shuffle some messages that your person wants to say to you, okay? So let's see how your person is feeling about you, their thoughts, what's going on in this connection. Ooh, we got sex, kiss, and hug. Your person wants to be all over you already, okay? We've also got face. It says face and embrace all parts of yourself. So first of all, your person adores and loves everything about you. I feel this is definitely one of my favorite cards to get in my dream oracle cards. They love everything about you. They think that you are the bomb diggity, okay? So they just love you. And then we have church, temple, and mosque. Excuse me. Recognize your spiritual authority. So Um, a lot of you guys, my viewers, are very spiritual people, and your person does find this very attractive about you. But the other thing about this card, the message here, is that your person is very spiritual. For some of you, they're more religious and actually literally goes to church to pray about this connection. And for others of you, this is just their spirituality, and they feel like there is a very divine and spiritual kind of union between you. Excuse me. And they want to make love to you, though. They just want to have that, like, wow, okay. This message just came through from your person's higher self. They said that they have always dreamed, like they've spent their life daydreaming about making love to their soulmate. Oh my god. Okay, your person dreams about you. That's so cute. But yeah, your person, oh my gosh, we've got naked before the stars. Wow, your person believes that you are everything. This is beautiful. Like, this card, it talks about, okay, this card talks about revealing all of you, okay? I want to say to you guys, your person wants you to know that you are beautiful exactly the way you are. They want you to know that even if you have like some, like, you know, body issues, if you feel that you are not, like, your body's not good enough, they want you to know that they find your body perfect. If there's anything about like your hair, your skin that you are insecure about, they want you to know that you don't have to hide any of that from them, because they love you exactly the way that you are. And that is so beautiful. But then we have Triumph of Lies. Now, this is about overcoming the lies that they may have been telling you or that they have been telling themselves. Now, this is something that we will get more into in the reading, because we don't know exactly what the lies are about. But this can also be that they have been lying to themselves about this connection, maybe because it feels so spiritual, and that they have been dreaming about this for so many years in their life before meeting you, that maybe they also, part of them tells themselves that this can't be real. Now, yeah, we will get more into that as we go. So then we have faraway places, get ready for new horizons. So another thing that your person wants to say to you is that they are serious about traveling towards you. A lot of you guys are in a long distance connection, and they want you to know that they are trying to find a way towards you. They have some serious plans to make their way towards you. Like they're planning out like how much food to pack, you know, how much money they're going to need, like how long it's going to take to get to you, the methods of traveling. That's crazy. But your person is serious. They want you to know that. They want you to know that, to get ready, because they are trying to find a way to you. And it just feels very determined. It feels very determined. Yeah, we've got beginning a new cycle in reverse. However, this card in reverse, you know, this could just be because it's like they are getting ready, but like they would rather start this cycle right now. But this could have something to do with like what's going on in the world right now, and difficulty like catching a plane and things like that, or even just traveling, because this is definitely more about like long distance, right? Far away places. And they want to start this cycle with you. They want to start this relationship with you, but there are some blockages here which are preventing you both from being together. Now, let's get more into what they are feeling about you, what's going through their mind, their hearts, and their intentions. So we've got the Page of Pentacles. So definitely, like, this is about them. When the Page of Pentacles comes out, because the pages are messengers, this is like, I want to do something with you. I want to dance with you. I want to travel with you. I want to go places with you. I just want to do things, right? Practically. And just being able to experience life together. And your person is just, you know, this is some of the stuff that they want to tell you. They want to do everything with you. And like they just have a really hard time sitting still, because they're so anxious to get this relationship off the ground. And for a lot of you guys, like, this is a newer relationship, and they're just really trying to figure out how to get this connection off the ground with you. Ooh, we got the Four of Wands. Absolutely. Your person they want to dance with you. I was picking that up. Like they genuinely want to play music and dance with you. That's so cute. Like your person wants to get up and dance. Like turn on the music. Come on. Come dance with me, baby. That's what they're saying. They want to dance. They want to spend time with you and have fun. That's so cute. Aw. Yeah, and also because the Four of Wands represents like commitments and celebration, you know, and I feel like once they find a way to you, like again, like I was picking up, like they were saying like they have dreamt of this. It's like this is part of their vision, is to have you in their life and to do these things with you. But then we have the Five of Wands. Oh boy. The Five of Wands is about competition, and we see all of these, you know, these people here, like your person. This is about like, okay, first of all, I feel like you are this flame. You are this flame, and this is your person. Like this is your person right here. You guys are this flame. This is your person trying to reach you. But then there's someone beneath them trying to reach you. And then there's someone beneath them like that's like trying to knock them over so that they can't, so you can't. It's kind of like, you know, wow. I just had the image. If you guys have ever watched like WWE wrestling, where, you know, what is it? Where they go for the championship belt, where they all have to like try and climb up this ladder to get the belt to see who gets it first. So you got wrestlers like fighting each other, knocking each other over, so that like, you know, none of them get to it first. That's the energy. Your person feels very competitive over you, and they don't want anyone else to have you. Aw. The lovers. The lovers. That's cute. Your person loves you. They want to be all in you. All in you. Yeah. That's so cute. You know, the lovers is a major arcana, so definitely this is about like, you know, both people making that conscious decision to ride this relationship out to the end. Everything that it includes, you know, seeing each other for the good and the bad, all of your flaws or imperfections. They want all of that. They are so dirty. Oh my God. Your person, like, they just want to be all up in your business and your life. What? Okay, that's adorable. Like they're willing to like do what it takes, though, is what I'm feeling though. But I wonder what this Triumph of Lies is about. We'll get into that. Let's see what comes up, because, you know, like as I was picking up, it feels more about like them telling themselves that this connection might feel like it's too good to be true. They are just worried about, you know, what could happen. And usually when, you know, there's this need for competition in a relationship, it's because we have been betrayed in the past, right? And I feel like your person, you know, may just be telling them, oh, like that kind of ideal person of my dreams doesn't actually exist. Maybe, you know, maybe it's all a fantasy. You know, maybe this person is like every other man I know, who was just going to, you know, eventually be swayed by someone else around me. But that could be their fears. So let's see. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So your person has this financial opportunity. I feel that maybe this is a connection. They feel that it's going to open this door towards like financial prosperity and a lot of abundance. But again, with the aces, the aces represent what we choose to invest in. We can choose, you know, again, like this doesn't have to strictly be about money, because also like, you know, Virgo is about making plans. So your person could be making plans, right? They're trying to decide what kind of, excuse me. Your person is trying to decide what kind of plans that they want to invest in with you. Whew. Trying to remember to breathe. Like I was saying, your person has a lot to say. They just want to talk. They just want to talk. Your person likes to talk, okay? They like to talk. If you haven't noticed this about them, just wait, okay? Because they like to talk. All right. They're trying to figure out what they want to invest in. Like if they, you know, they're trying to get their money in order, figure out what it's going to take to come towards you. They want to claim you. I just heard, I want to claim you as mine, but I feel like technically they don't have that opportunity yet, because they're getting ready. they have yet to really start this cycle with you where they claim you. And for some of you, this could be like marriage, like strictly mine, you know what I mean? My gosh. So we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, and in this deck, the Prism of Visions Tarot, this is about taking a leap of faith, you know, jumping over obstacles, like trusting that you were going to make it. But this person is kind of like part of them, you know. I feel like that's what these lies are about. It's like, well, imagine if I cross the oceans to get to this person and it turns out that they're married. Like, that would suck, right? That would suck. And I feel that your person has like these anxieties about that, but they're trying to overcome like these lies that they're telling themselves, because I feel that they know that they can trust you. Like, maybe, you know, their higher self is telling them that that you are the person that they have dreamt of. Like, you guys, this could be my twin flame pile, right? You guys could be twin flames, and they know that their twin flame is not going to do them wrong, but they're still trying to like figure out if this is the risk that's worth taking. And then we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Now, the Ace of Chalices, again, the aces represent what we want to invest in. You know, we have a lot of different options. So, you know, they're trying to decide if they, because this is in reverse, they're struggling to let you in on their more deeper feelings, right? As well as like their dreams for the future. I feel like this person has not even told you everything that they dream of doing with you, because they're scared. They're scared of that vulnerability. They're scared to get close and to fall in love and get hurt. And so they're kind of, you know, keeping their heart closed off right now. So a lot of you guys, you might not even fully see this in them, because they're keeping these feelings deep inside them at the moment, because they want to make sure. So that's why some of them are actually going to church. They're praying about this, and they're trying to get that insight that they need. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So, you know, your person definitely feels, you make your person feel good about their body. You make your person feel good about everything they have, you know. Maybe your person doesn't have a whole lot to give you right now, but you make them feel like they're good enough. And I just heard like they really appreciate that. They really appreciate that you accept them, and that is a really huge reason why they want you to know that they accept you, because you make them feel so loved, that you make them feel so special, so important to you, so valuable, that they just want to return that to you. They want to return all of that love. And that's really beautiful. That's really beautiful. Yeah, and then we have the Two of Arrows and Justice. Now, with this here, Injustice, this is not necessarily like the Justice card where it's like this person wronged you or anything like that. In this deck, the Two of Arrows is trying to decide between spirituality and materialism. It's like, well, there's this spiritual connection, and I can trust in the divine, right? She's got her blindfold on. She doesn't know exactly what's going to happen. She's using her intuition. But then also she's trying to decide if she should focus on her money. But also it's like money is a factor in this connection, maybe, where it's like your person might be confused about where to draw the line spiritually and financially. You know, I feel like, you know, there could be a need for patience here, you know, because with the Page of Pentacles could be someone that has, it's like you get this money and you decide to spend it all right now, here and now. I have the money, so why not do something with it, right? Rather than investing in a long-term future, because knowing, like, by doing that, know that it is going to take, you know that it's going to take a lot of time. And this is what your person is struggling with, because they know that there's this spiritual connection, but they feel like if they take too much time waiting, that someone else is going to get you. Yeah, wow, the Page of Pentacles came up again. Okay. So definitely your person is like, they're trying to find a way to use the money that they are getting like immediately to come towards you, because it's all about having a plan. It's all about like using, your person is trying to use their instincts to come forward to you. They're like acting on their instincts. It's like, I want it and I want it now, basically, and they don't know how to kind of chill. Your person needs to chill a little bit, is what Spirit is saying. They just want to come towards you. They are trying to figure out a plan to make this happen. But then we have the Blasted Oak, the Tower in this deck. This is about a naked man falling from a tree in the middle of winter, which, yeah, I believe that is like I believe that's like snow. So it's like, this person's naked, about to fall on a pile of ice, and he just like nearly got blasted by lightning. That sucks. And because this is in reverse, this is like, maybe your person is going through like this realization that it's like, it's more of like they feel anxious if they don't make a with the Blasted Oak in reverse. This is kind of like how should I explain this? I was gonna say like refusing to see the revelation, right? Because your person is struggling to trust in this connection. I want to say they're having all of these like fears about like something happening that's gonna, like, they think that maybe they could say something. They feel like they don't want to like upset you or something like that. They feel like if they how do I explain this? I just heard it's like they feel like if they come off the wrong way or do something wrong that makes you mad at them, then you're gonna like decide to up and leave them for someone else. But that just seems like really irrational, and I think that is part of a theme of the Tower in reverse, is having like irrational beliefs. It's like these are very intense, like major beliefs that we can have, like these kind of but they don't actually make sense, right? It's like, no, that's not. It's like if I go stand out in the sunlight, then I'm gonna melt, something like that, right? Very extreme beliefs in that way, but it's like, no, that's not gonna happen. And I feel like they're kind of like struggling with that right now, because it's coming up with the 5 underneath the 5 of Wands, that they feel like, oh, this person's just gonna suddenly get mad at me one day and then they're just gonna go leave me for someone else. No. No, especially because it's a very divine connection, and your person is just struggling with that right now. Yeah, we got the four vessels, or the 4 of cups, boredom. They're just not happy with it. They're not able to be. They're not settled in thinking that way. They're just like, wow, okay, well, maybe they're just over me right already because I messed up 1 or 2 times, and they're ready to move on from me now. All right. I guess the relationship's over now. Oh my god, dramatic, drama king, drama queen. No, that's not what's happening. I feel like your person is just, and I'm not saying that they, are acting dumb or anything like that. It's just like they don't know how to be deep in these feelings, because first of all, like, I'm hearing that they didn't know that they would actually meet you. They thought that it was a dream. They thought that it would only remain a dream, and it's kind of hard for them to come to terms with the fact that this is here, this is now. Yeah, we have the 6 of Swords in reverse. So your person is going through some mental healing right now. You know, they're definitely trying to see the beauty in life again. And the situation, you guys could have had some conflict, some fighting, you know, some stuff like that happen between you. And they're struggling to know, like, it's like I hear them asking, do you still love me? You know, it's like your person is trying to even understand that unconditional love does exist, because they've never received it before. Your person has probably been backstabbed a lot. So they're really just trying to upgrade their thoughts. They have some like mental instability in regards to relationships, and you know, they're just healing from that right now. Yeah, here's the Tower a second time. So again, these are the thoughts. This is the foundation that needs to be, you know, overcome. This way of thinking, this way of believing that this kind of connection is only going to fall apart if they were to pursue it. But this is more of a realization that they are having right now. This is spirit taking them through this process. Okay, they are about to understand that way of thinking is what needs to crumble down, by thinking that by being themselves, right, by being naked before the stars to you, it's like they expect you to be naked to them. They expect you to be open and vulnerable to them, but they are not being vulnerable to you because they feel like if they were to show you everything about themselves that you would leave. But you have, it's like despite you have been showing them that you love them regardless of what they have been through and what they have already, they are still, they are just still struggling with that. And that is the Tower moment that they are currently processing. And then we have the Five of Cups reversed. Yeah. This is just their deeper feelings right now. You know, they're not letting you know that this is how they're feeling. They're also being very stubborn about letting these feelings go. At the moment, okay? At the moment, they're probably listening to sad music. They're probably just like laying... Sorry, I wanted to check that my camera was still going. They're probably listening to sad music and probably laying on the ground, feeling like all hope is lost. Stop, okay? Stop. They're so dramatic. I'm sorry. I feel for them. It's like, you know, when you come across someone in your life that has, you know, first of all, your soulmate. Everybody dreams of meeting their soulmate, and they feel truly in their heart that they have found that in you. They would be absolutely devastated if this didn't work out, is how they're feeling. And so they're kind of feeding themselves these thoughts, these emotions about you, where they feel like you're over them just because they made a couple mistakes. But that's not how love works. Your person's cute, okay? I mean, and that's, you know, it's like, it's understandable, you know? It's understandable, but Spirit is doing some work on their heart right now, for sure. Here we go, the Ten of Swords. They're like I was just saying, they're probably laying on the ground. Like, I felt like they were, it was kind of an extreme image I had in my head, but it was very much like this Ten of Swords, laying on the ground, or even like soaking in a pool of water somewhere. I don't know why they would be they could be like standing in the rain, just like soaking in their emotions, being like, all right, it's over, they're gonna leave me, I'm done for, nobody wants to be with me. Stop. That's not what love is. Your person, you and your person, especially if you are twin flames, hi twin flames, you know, you guys are here to love. You guys are here to experience unconditional love. And I am getting chills throughout my body because that is so freaking beautiful. I love it. And, you know, it's definitely something that is going to raise the vibration of this planet in a lot of people's lives when you guys do come into union. You know, and your person is really just having a hard time with that. They're really just trying to... They're really just trying to trust, you know, Spirit. But don't worry, you guys, Spirit is with them right now, because we do have like this spiritual authority card right here. They are, thankfully, saying their prayers. They're connecting to their spirit guides. They are going to get through this. You guys are, this is part of your destiny is what I feel. So let's see some messages from your person, what they want to say. Hey, can we work things out? My heart is afraid of this connection. Yeah. They're definitely afraid of losing you. They don't know. Your past doesn't affect my feelings for you. So like I was saying, it's like they want you to be vulnerable with them, but I feel that just as much it's hard for them to be vulnerable with you. They want to know that you it's like they want to know that you accept them for their past as well. What else do they want to say? I'm depressed. Yeah. Are you sure you want to be with me? Asking the questions. They want to know. It's like you guys, I feel like you could tell them a million times, yes, I want to be with you. Yes, I want to be with you. Yes, yes, yes. But then they're still like, are you sure? It's kind of like, I don't know, maybe you guys have seen that meme that goes around where, the girl is constantly asking, do you still love me? Do you still love me? And then like her partner is just constantly reassuring, yes, of course I do. But she still keeps asking, like as they get older, I want to know everything about you. Yeah, your person, they love you. They want to understand you. They want to know more about you. And they just want to know for sure that this, connection is for the long run. And then we have, I love being deep inside you. Nasty. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading. It was an honor to read for you. I hope that you guys are all staying safe, taking care of yourself. And yeah, if this reading did resonate, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again in a future reading. Bye. Hello to everyone who chose option number 4, this purple pen. Okay, I'm excited. All of these readings have been really beautiful, to my surprise. And so we're going to get into your reading. Now the purple pen, this can align with the crown chakra, so your person can be very, very intuitive, and also connected with all of life. They can be very empathetic and compassionate as well, okay? But we will get into this reading and see what is going on, how your person is feeling about you, their thoughts, their intentions, and excuse me. We will start off with the oracle cards. Okay. So how's your person feeling about you? Let's see. So we've got the computer in reverse. Upgrade your mental software. So your person could be having some challenges with like their thoughts, how they've been thinking about this connection. They really need to, they could have, I feel like your person has, again, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional or anything like that, but I do pick up on your person struggling with some mental illnesses that makes it hard for them to trust in the divine and to the process as well. So then we have arise and see a higher point of view. We have parasite. Yeah, your person does feel like an empath, or very empathetic, whether they are the masculine or the feminine. They're very, very, very much so someone that can take on a lot of energy at once. Then we have blinded to pain in reverse. Your person, I'm picking up on like some Piscean energy. They don't have to be a Pisces, but this is the energy in their chart. So depending on which house that they have Pisces in, it's going to resonate, okay? But I do feel like your person is dealing with a lot of depression about like their own pains, their own sufferings that they have yet to overcome. And then we have gates of triumph. Success expands in your life, and grace and gratitude, definitely. Through gratitude, joy expands. Your person definitely generally struggles with depression. They are trying to know that everything is going to be okay. A lot of them are struggling with everything that is going on in the world right now. And they definitely have this tendency to take on a lot of like these burdens to the point where it becomes this parasite that feels like this is eating them away. And there's a lot of like there's bugs in this image, and then there's bugs like insects. I want to I'm gonna just for a second going to Google like the symbology of like insects, because that's something like I usually explore like animals more often, but insects, because like I feel like that has something to do with like okay, so one thing that I see is natural order. It seems more about like the way that things are like usually insects have to do with like harsh conditions, and being able to survive in those harsh conditions. So I feel like your person has definitely had to survive some difficult situations recently. Yeah, so I just feel like your person is trying to like tap into their energy of gratitude and know that despite everything that they have been through in their life so far, you know, that has created all this suffering and depression, that they are still grateful for what they do have. This is what spirit is working on in their hearts and their lives, as well as to be excuse me, appreciative of their successes, because I feel like your person is definitely on their way to success in their life, and they just might not be seeing that right now. They're on their way to seeing it though. And it's interesting because we're doing this reading about how your person is feeling about you, but I feel to some extent like it's like they are acknowledging you, but at the moment they're kind of in this dissociative energy where they're thinking a lot about how far they've come in their life, if everything's going to be okay, if they're okay. Let's see what the tarot cards. Okay, so we've got the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like your person is wanting to give you, they definitely want to give you gifts, they want to give you money, but again, you know, the Six of Pentacles is about balance of the earth element, right? And this can have to do with how we make plans for the future, how we take care of our bodies. And I feel like your person feels like you have taken good care of them, and so they want to take care of you as well. I feel like your person is definitely very, very grateful for you, to the point where they might even be feeling that they're not deserving because they have so many wounds. And they're grateful to you for putting up with them, is what I just heard. And I know you guys are like, I'm not putting up with you, I love you. But that's how they're feeling, you know, they're kind of in that energy. But then we have the Hanged Man in reverse underneath flying, and this like was interesting. Like it says, arise and see a higher point of view, and this is all about seeing a different point of view or perspective. And with this in reverse, this is about them. Your person is struggling to see that it is okay to love, it is okay to be vulnerable and to be cared for. I feel that this is what they struggle with the most in their life right now, is you know, especially because they feel like they have had to like fight for themselves. Again, like I was talking about how like bugs, insects talk about surviving in harsh conditions, and it's like, and yet you still care about them, and yet you have still been there for them. And right now, like they're trying to show you their appreciation, but also like they're trying to internalize what they're feeling as well. And this is what they're struggling with, because they're still feeling blinded to their pain. And it's like, yeah, it's nice and all that you care about me, but that's not going to change what I've been through. That's the kind of mindset that they're having, you know. That's why this computer card is saying to upgrade your mental software. Your person is trying to definitely have a higher perspective about this, okay? And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Awesome. So definitely like you don't have to worry about your person going anywhere or anything like that. I don't see that happening anytime soon or anything. Like they're not even thinking about that. They're definitely thinking more about investing and growing in this connection, but they're struggling to be emotionally involved right now because they're more emotionally attached to their own suffering right now, to the point where like they might be here in a practical sense. They might give you gifts and money and you know, kind of reciprocate what you give back, but they're not like necessarily initiating a whole lot right now because they're still struggling to even understand that this is a connection that is something that they are worthy of, that they don't have to suffer alone. Wow, so we have the 6, 7, and the 8 of Pentacles in this deck. That is crazy. So I do feel like your person is working really hard. Like I was saying, here we have success expands in your life. So your person is definitely trying to upgrade their mental software, but they're also like trying to focus on their work. They're very busy. Your person is very busy. They might be distracting themselves with their work right now as well, which is probably even, I feel like you guys, it's hard for you to read this person's emotions because they're so good at hiding what they're feeling. But then like when you give something to them, it's like you guys can offer them a hug and they will hug you back, or you might say I love you and they'll say I love you back or something like that. But then they'll go back, like immediately get back to work, and it just seems like that's all they're thinking about. That's kind of why I was saying that they're in this dissociative energy. Your person, you know, it's like you might think that they're not thinking about you, but I do feel that they are, because we have the Hanged Man here, as well as grace and gratitude. They are very grateful for you, but it's like by keeping themselves busy and distracted, that is how they process their emotions. Now, I know that is a little bit confusing, but that is the energy that they are in right now, okay? And then we have the Fool. Okay, so in this deck, in the Prisma Visions Tarot, the Fool is all about waiting for the right opportunity to take action. To, you know, it's like at night, it would be very unwise to fly in the middle of it would be very unwise to fly in the middle of the night where you can't see where you're going, where you don't know what's going on around you, because you could get lost. You could, you know, end up in a very toxic or dangerous situation. So your person is very smart in that way. You know, I feel like they're just, maybe they haven't fully confessed their feelings for you at this time because they're just trying to wait for the right moment. You know, they want to seek the clarity in themselves. Like maybe you guys have, I feel like you guys might have a work kind of relationship for some of you. For others, this is like maybe you guys have just like known each other for some time. It hasn't actually officially become a relationship yet. And I feel like what your person is saying to me right now, they don't want you to think that they only want a relationship with you because you give them things. They don't want you to think that about them, and so that is why they're taking their time before deciding to come forward. They don't want you to think that they are codependent, that they only come to you when they need something, because like I was saying, they're very connected. I feel a lot of like Revati energy here, which is the last 13 degrees of Pisces. You know, so they're very aware, they're very tuned into your feelings, even though they're not showing it very well. But you know, it's like they don't want you to think that they are not grateful for everything about you. And so that's why they're trying to have something to show for themselves. Like, it's very confusing. Like, Spirit is trying to tell them that they don't have to work hard. They don't have to be this person to impress you or anything like that. I feel like you guys, my viewers, know very well that this is a very genuine person, but they struggle emotionally because of their experiences, because of what they've been through. And this is why they need to upgrade their mental software so that they can be more fully engaged in this connection. Yeah, here's the 7 of Cups. So definitely. Okay, I'm really sorry about that. My camera died on me while I was doing this reading and I had to charge it again. Give me just a second while I tune back into your person's energies and what we were talking about. Because I just lastly drew the 7 of Cups. So yeah, so basically I was picking up how your person is kind of in this dissociative energy where they, you know, they're there for you, they're responsive, and they may not be showing their feelings that clearly, because here, like I was saying, we have the 7 of Cups, which is, you know, can talk about confusion. So your person is feeling this level of confusion right now in their life in general. because, right, the Seven of Cups represents like all the different possibilities, and also it can represent a lot of things going on. And also, you know, but because this card is upright, I do want to say that your person is, you know, processing this very well. As I was saying, like, your person is definitely connected to their crown chakra. They have this connection with spirit. They understand that there is a purpose for everything that is taking place. Because however we have like this flying card in reverse, it says arise and see a higher point of view. Now this is about understanding that there is a purpose, a higher purpose about, you know, over situations that we may not understand, you know. Excuse me, like when we have certain traumatic experiences and, you know, we don't always understand why that had to happen to us, or, you know, things like that, and we feel all this pain inside. But then as we, you know, move forward in our lives and we grow and we get more opportunities, we can then kind of plant the seeds of using those experiences as a strength, either to help others. You know, for some people it can turn into like a financial opportunity. You know, this is something your person might also be thinking about, is trying to turn their pain into a way to have more success in their life. Is what I'm seeing here with the Gates of Triumph. But then with the Seven of Cups, they still are trying to process this. They're still trying to understand everything. So I want to say, you guys, be patient with your person. I know that they haven't been fully coherent with you, and letting you know what they're feeling and what they're thinking, but they are still there. They do care about you. They haven't forgotten about you or anything like that. I feel that they just have a lot on their plate. And yeah, here we have the Queen of Wands. So, you know, the masculine, you know, this is about like, this is a feminine energy of, you know, passion and following your heart, your passion, and using your energy to heal others, to heal yourself. It's like using that energy to heal others, especially, and being creative. Your person is trying to find their source of creativity as well right now. And it's like, it's interesting, you know, we came to this reading to find out how they're feeling about you in this connection, but I do want to say that your person is definitely grateful to you because they feel that you have been an incredible inspiration in their life, especially while they are still processing their own pain and trauma and trying to get clarity. They feel that you have been incredibly patient, and they are so grateful that they, you know, they really want you to know that anything you give to them, they intend to give it back. And they're just super grateful for your patience. So however, we have the King of Cups in reverse. So your person is definitely dealing with some difficult emotions, as we have been, you know, it's like this is the first time that their feelings are coming out in this reading, where they're like, okay, this is how I'm feeling. Your person, this is Scorpio energy in reverse, right? This is your person feeling kind of jealous, maybe, you know, these are like deep resentments. This could be towards themselves, towards their pain, towards, you know, things that they have been through. And this is where they are trying to learn that energy of forgiveness and gratitude despite the circumstances, you know, where they have had to survive in hard, what did I say? Insects have to survive in harsh environments, right? And your person is trying to come to terms with that, and to not I feel that this is a big reason why they're not letting you in on their emotions, because they don't want to have to take this out on you, because especially it is not your burden to bear. So it's really good, it's really awesome to see that your person is definitely very considerate of you. They don't want you to have to suffer their pain. So then we have the Knight of Vessels in reverse. This is also the Knight of Cups, and this is Pisces energy here. You know, this is, you know, they feel your person definitely wants to, they want to sacrifice themselves for your happiness. They want to be able to show you how grateful they are, but I feel with this in reverse, they're still struggling to, again, like right underneath the computer card, needing to upgrade their mental software. They're still struggling to feel worthy. not so much worthiness, more so their sufferings, right? That's what this is about. It's like they have a lot of emotional depth that they're not letting on the surface because they have suffered a lot in life, and they get really deep in their emotions. And this can make them seem kind of fickle and not wanting, like maybe they seem like very slippery. Like when you try and get a taste of their emotions, it's like gone just as fast. Or, they kind of try and have more time to themselves, because it's like it feels like you can only get them to express themselves emotionally for a short period of time, because they take that inside, because they're afraid of sharing that with you. They're afraid of you having to take on their burdens, like I was saying. And here's the King of Cups the second time. So definitely with this card upright underneath the Hanged Man in reverse, your person definitely has very, very deep feelings for you. And they are also very wise. This is a very wise person. Again, crown chakra energy. Your person is very intuitive. They're very focused on their spiritual path. And for a lot of them, again, because we've got like the number 7 here twice, and I feel like this is a very, like this person is focused on integrating their spirituality with their practical life. They want to make their dreams a reality. And with the Heron here, this King of Vessels, I do feel like your person is definitely very serious. One thing that they're saying, like whenever they tell you something, they want you to know they mean it with their deepest feelings. So if ever they tell you I love you, know that this is how they truly feel, because it is also very hard for them to be vulnerable in general, to let anyone know how they are feeling. So if they ever tell you how they feel, know that they do sincerely mean it. That is something they want you to know. Then we have the Hooded Man, which is also the Hermit. And in this deck, the Wildwood Tarot, this person is using their lantern. They have been walking this journey trying to find their source of creativity, but also we have this Wren here, which represents curiosity, the intellect, the mind, and your person is really trying to understand what it is they're looking for. Your person spends a lot of time in introspection and meditation, and right now they are still trying to they're still trying to figure out what it is that's going to make them successful in their life. Okay, they're still trying to figure out how to use this pain as a key to their success. And then we have the Knight of Bows in reverse, which is the Fox. It has to do with like cleverness, and this is also about traveling and fast movement, the desire to take action. So I want to say that if you guys haven't heard from your person, know that you will, but they're wanting to come forward. Excuse me. Like your person wants to come forward to you guys. They want to take action in this connection, but they're not feeling. Sagittarius energy is all about exposing the truths, exposing the lies, right? Because we've got this Fox here, which can talk about deceiving someone. And I feel like your person is, first of all, they have definitely experienced a lot of deceit in their life, and this has made it hard for them to see clearly, to see who they're, to see who the snakes are around them, right? I feel that they're just a very suspicious person as well. I don't necessarily, like, their person could be feeling a little bit suspicious about you, excuse me, but I feel like this is something that they deal with in general, about you, about every aspect of their life. But like, I'm being guided to tell you guys to not take this too personally, because this is the reason why they're not letting you know everything that they're feeling at the moment, because they know that you have been nothing but a blessing in their life, and they have no reason to suspect you, but they still struggle with it. This is something that is like a parasite for them. They have yet to really get rid of this habit that they have. So then we have the Page of Cups in reverse. So yeah, your person wants to express their feelings, but this is just somewhere they kind of lack. Like, I feel like your person is a lot more used to being practical and focused on their work, their success. They have deep feelings, yes, but they don't spend as much time expressing that like some other people might be able to do. And this is where they feel a little bit insecure, because they feel like all of these magical feelings for you. They feel like you're a very magical person. you're a blessing, and they want to let you know that they see you this way, but they feel that based on their approach this far, it's just going to be a challenge. But they do, like, they are very, very much sexually attracted to you. They are, you know, but they're just as much kind of intimidated. They're afraid to let you see their feelings, because they, like, as much as they care about you, they're also kind of struggling with some jealousy and fear of like being taken advantage of. And that's like that Piscean energy that I was kind of getting in this reading, is like they have been taken advantage of before. They've suffered a lot, but I feel like they have something good here. And again, we have the 6 progressing to the 7 and the 8, and I feel that they see that they're about to be successful in their life, and they have a lot to be grateful for. They're still like processing these emotions, and their way of doing that makes them appear more emotionally detached. And then here we have the Devil. So yeah, this is so your person does also have some toxic traits. I want to say, like, in this deck though, especially, first of all, your person finds you incredibly seductive and tempting. They have so much lust for you that it is probably making them a little bit uncomfortable. Like, this is just how they're perceiving it, because the Devil's coming up right underneath the 7 of Cups. But they do find you incredibly alluring. Like, they, like, again, like with this mermaid here, and then like there's this siren energy where they think that you could really take advantage of them if you really wanted to. That's where a lot of their suspicions lie. But you know, I feel that this is again, like, they're just very aware. I know that I'm doing this whole reading saying like, oh, they already know that though. They're just kind of like, you know, not showing you they know. Again, like, your person's tuned in to their crown chakra. They're very psychic and aware. But they're especially aware of their own fears, their own traumas that they are just trying to work through right now. And that's why they're like really holding back. So here we have the 8 of Swords. Like I was saying, they're definitely holding back from expressing to you their thoughts, their true ideas, what they really want to do, right, to you and with you. They're holding back. They're not letting you know. So I can understand completely if this person has been completely confusing and hard to read, because they're very calculating, especially emotionally. But it's not that they don't care. It's not that they don't have intentions towards you. They just haven't fully grounded themselves right now. They're focusing on healing themselves and trying to figure out how to turn their ideas, their, you know, especially their wounding, as you know, into their success. And here we go, the King of Pentacles, talking about success. Your person this is Capricorn energy. Your person is definitely trying to, first of all, they're like, with this 8 of Swords right next to the King of Pentacles, they are feeling a little bit trapped in their career right now, but they are focusing on their pentacle. This whole reading is definitely putting an emphasis on that. Your person is trying to be this provider for you. They want to be, like I was saying, I think I was saying a little bit before my camera died, you know, they don't want you to think that when they come back to give you, right, to give you everything, they don't want you to think that they're just trying to come to you when you need something, or sorry, when they need something, because you've always been there for them. So they genuinely want you to see them as this King of Pentacles, as this success, but also having like this deep love for you. They don't want you to think that they are only interested in you for sex or anything like that. So this does seem like a very, very a very wise person, a very like evolved soul. So that's a really awesome thing to see here. I'm just going to get a few messages from your person, you know, just some things that they want to say to you in this reading, you know, especially the things that they might not already be saying. What would they say? So pile number 4, this purple pen, what would their person want to say to them? So we have everything happens for a reason. Yes, Yes, it does. Your person is recognizing not all of their pain, their sufferings happens for a reason. Your past doesn't affect my feelings for you, for sure. They know that you accept them for their past, and they want you to know the same thing. Like, they're serious about giving back to you, equal give and take. They don't want you to think that they're only in this because you have something that they need whenever they want it, right? It's not like that. I trust you. They want you to trust them just as much. Your person is definitely very trustworthy. We have, I'll do whatever it takes. Yes, they will. They are very determined. I love this energy of your person. And then we have, I'm afraid to trust anyone. Yeah, we were talking about that too. Your person, they feel that you are one of the most trustworthy people they've ever met. And this is one thing that scares them. But I want to grow and expand things with you. Absolutely. They want to be able to grow with you. They see this as an opportunity. They are grateful for you in their life. And please don't leave me alone. Okay, so yeah, because like at the bottom we have leave me alone, I need to think, right? That hermit energy. But they're asking you, please don't leave me. I'm still here for you. I know it doesn't seem like it. I know I've been in this dissociative energy, but I promise I am still completely aware of your existence. Your person could have some Aquarius in their chart somewhere. I don't know, but it's cute. Alright, you guys, thank you for joining me for this reading. I hope that it did resonate. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Again, gosh, it completely threw me off when my camera died, but you guys, I will be doing more pick cards soon. I am working on a series that I will be posting up on my channel very soon in astrology, and I'm really looking forward to it, so stay tuned, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.